Robbie,
Well, actually, I was thinking that I've hatched a clever plan. I didn't know how clever my plan was, because the weather is terrible here right now. And the one good thing about not being as famous as I was in 1999 is that I'm now playing indoor arenas, that's worked out really well for me. Going down to the south of Dunedin is the furthest south that I've ever played. They have sent an intern to speak to the Robbie Williams. I'm obviously not as famous as I was in 1999. How do I plan to celebrate in New Zealand today? Well, boringly, not for me, I really enjoy it, but we've got a FIFA tournament. The soccer game, you're a bit close. The soccer game FIFA, I shall be playing at the hotel with my band. There are 8 of us, and we shall go into the night with FIFA fingers and not with powdered noses, like 1999. I wasn't too great last year, I was unwell, but I've been looking after myself. I had a weird back thing that happened, and I was facing down doing 60 to 70 shows. I couldn't even walk. So that brings its own stress, let's say. I got the shows done, the audience enjoyed themselves, and I enjoyed it too, even though when I was off stage I couldn't walk, I couldn't sit down, I couldn't lie down, I couldn't do anything. So what has changed, I'm in a better place because physically I'm better. I'm really looking forward to getting into these shows and, finishing this tour with gusto, because it started at a place where I didn't even think I could get through it. So by the grace of God, here I am. I'm 43, I'm 44. I was 43 yesterday. It's just time that I look after myself a bit better. I love my job. I want to be able to do it for a long time. I have something in me that wants to fuck everything up and obliterate myself. It's something that's inside that I'm working on a day-to-day basis, and I can either feed that wolf or not feed that wolf, and I'm choosing to not feed that wolf right now and look after myself because I like life. It's good. Wasn't sure about my sexuality. I was raised in a place where like many of us, you sort of, to put other people down, you're like, gay, you're gay, and then you grow up thinking, you're gay, you are, but then it's a shameful thing and it's appointing. And then I joined Take That, 16, and we just did gay clubs for the first 18 months of our existence, and we had the most amazing time. I went from a place in Stoke-on-Trent where you gauged where you were going to go out in the evening to if you put steel toe cap boots on because there was going to be a fight, or if you put your trainers on because you're going to have to run because the people that were going to fight you were better than you fighting. And then all of a sudden I was in this world in gay clubs where the music was incredible, guys were not threatening, and nobody tried it on with me like you think they're going to. And all of a sudden you're now in a different paradox where you're like, oh, well, everything seems to be amazing here. What was the problem about calling everybody gay when you were growing up? And I think that when I was 20 or 21, I was like, well, I don't hate gay people. Does that make me gay? That was my thought. Was like, but this is all great. So what was the problem? So with my sexuality, I think that's as far as it got for me feeling confused about what I am. But I'm yet to partake in my first cock. But there is still time. And now that I'm doing plant-based food, I think that I'm attracted to a lot of the male people that could provide me with that service. As of yet, though, it hasn't happened. But,
There's time.
There is time.
You're only 44.
There is time.
Yeah.
If I could choose any support act, who would I go with? I don't know. Public Enemy? I love Public Enemy. I mean, my audience might struggle with them, but maybe Public Enemy. Yeah, Public Enemy. God bless you all. Are we done? Okay, thank you very much.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much. Thanks, guys. If you come into the show, enjoy it. If you're not, fuck yourselves. See you in a bit.